Hello, my name is Cleo.Townsend, and I'm going to take you through an abbreviated version of the Mobile CRA product overview. Mobile CRA, increasing monitoring efficiency while reducing costs. Normally, in this presentation, we would step through a little overview about the Oracle Health Sciences Global Business Unit. For our purposes, we're going to go directly to today's challenges and trends. Today's challenges and trends. Monitoring becomes increasingly complex and challenging. Demands on CRAs have grown dramatically over the last 15 years in tandem with the increasing volume of trials, global dispersion of research activities, and rising complexity of study protocols. Here we see a breakdown of overall CRA time utilization. We see that on-site monitoring takes up about 41% of their time. Off-site monitoring, around 22%. Travel, 19%. Administrative tasks, 13%. So as you see, the life of a CRA is comprised by a lot of differing activities, and a lot of differing activities both on-site and off-site. Here, this gives us a quick glimpse in the increasing protocol complexity, and also noting the fact that that increasing protocol complexity correlates to an increased effort in order to maintain and conduct those particular protocols. Here we have a peek looking at the growth in Phase 2 protocol complexity and work burden. The same for Phase 3 as well as Phase 4. You can see by the numbers provided to us by Tufts Center for Study and Drug Development that over time what we have seen is the increase in both total procedures and work burden across Phases 2, 3, and 4. A 2012 Tufts CSDD industry survey of site visits provides us with some more detail. CRAs perform an average of 7.9 investigative site visits each month for Phase 2 to 3 studies. Over on the right, we have some more detail around that. For Phase 2 to 3 studies, the average monthly CRA workload is 3.5 active protocols, 5.8 planned sites, and 8.9 activated investigative sites. Canada-based CRAs, noted here, visit more sites each month than their counterparts around the globe, an average of 11.1, and have the highest number of active protocols, an average of 4.8. US-based CRAs visit fewer sites each month, an average of 8.8, than their Latin American colleagues, 9.6, but have the highest average number of activated sites, 10.2 among CRAs. All of this complexity we were talking about and all of the challenges, the number of active sites, all of that leads to a very specific set of challenges. So here's a quick recount of some of the site visit challenges and trends. In the area of site visit planning, there are challenges around real-time visibility into study site progression. Site visit planning tools and methodologies are inconsistent and inefficient. In the area of site visit monitoring, now that we have more risk-based monitoring, there are challenges maintaining the site relationships with that decreased face-to-face contact. Traveling CRAs are burdened with a heavy load of printed study protocols and other site visit-related documentation. Paper checklists are inefficient and laptops can be burdensome on site. There's often an inconsistency of site network connectivity, and the feasibility of roaming costs in some regions makes it increasingly challenged to leverage mobile or roaming network connectivity. In the area of site visit closeout, 4 to 6 hours per week of manual entry of information into the CTMS often is occurring. Additionally, maintaining productivity en route to and from the clinical site visit can be challenging. According to industry experts, without a doubt, CRAs today need to be a lot savvier about information technology than most veteran study monitors ever anticipated. They also need to embrace more regular and formal means of communicating with study coordinators and investigators rather than through sticky notes and memos. This according to Ken Getz, Senior Research Fellow of the Tufts Center for the Study of Drug Development. Now let's take a look specifically at how Mobile CRA is designed to meet those challenges. How Mobile CRA helps our customers. Oracle Health Sciences Mobile CRA leverages the transformative potential of clinical mobile applications to drive greater monitoring efficiency and productivity, compressing study cycle times while reducing clinical development costs. With Mobile CRA, customers can maximize the utilization, efficiency, and productivity of monitoring resources, give CRAs improved visibility, flexibility, and control over site monitoring, and enable more efficient, proactive planning and more productive site visits. On the right, you will see a sample screen from Mobile CRA. Mobile CRA leverages the suite of Oracle Health Sciences applications, specifically leveraging Siebel CTMS, as well as clinical analytics from CDA, Clinical Development Analytics, provided in that site at a glance KPIs that we see over here on the right, as well as information from data capture systems. At this time, Oracle Clinical Remote Data Capture. Another aspect of functionality provided by Mobile CRA is around contact synchronization. Information that's brought in from CTMS provides details around the contacts that will be associated with a given site. You can take that information and synchronize it to your iPad or your iPhone for use and reference later on. Trip reports. The Mobile CRA application also provides the functionality for ease of use as pertains to running and filling out, populating, and submitting the trip reports. It also supports alerts and notification, leveraging clinical development analytics. Also, what we see is the information brought into clinical development analytics can provide more detail from that data capture system, allowing for the leveraging of alerts and notifications from there as well. And of course, information brought into the Siebel CTMS allows for referential detail around the sites that are going to be associated with a given, or rather the addresses tied to a given series of sites. And that also allows for the leveraging of the mapping capabilities of the iPad device. So you can see that directly on the screen, so you can see where you are in relation to those particular sites. There's also a check-in functionality which allows a CRA to record his or her location so that as he or she is going to go to a given site, they can go ahead and record their location, indicating that they have arrived at that particular site, and that latitudinal, longitudinal information will in turn be sent back to Siebel CTMS. So here's a little bit more information about some of that functionality that we just discussed. So some of the functionality around Site at a Glance. It provides study site focused performance indicators in a single view, so CRAs have up-to-date site progression information at their fingertips, enabling more efficient, proactive planning and more productive site visits. Study alerts and notification. Alert CRAs of key milestones, activities, and potential issues for the study sites they are monitoring, enabling them to respond quickly to potential issues that may affect key milestones for the overall study. tablet-based trip reporting, revolutionizes trip reporting with the ability to download, complete, and upload trip reports through a lightweight, intuitive, role-focused app on a mobile tablet. CTMS contact synchronization makes available up-to-date site contact information maintained in your global clinical database so that communication with site via phone, email, or travel is faster and easier. Mobile CRA, simplifying site visits. Simplified monitoring for traveling CRAs provides more efficient workflows for upfront planning, on-site execution, and final closeout activities of site visits while facilitating compliance to industry guidance and best practices. Study sites check-in captures site check-in details of traveling CRAs for each site visit to be stored on the trip report so compliance to site monitoring requirements can be demonstrated via geolocation information captured while on site. Native mobile app provides an optimum end-user experience benefiting from native capabilities of the mobile device, e.g. GPS, contacts integration, messaging, and more functions such as those listed. Notification. Users receive notifications on the mobile application. And here we're taking a look at the application as rendered out on an iPhone device. So as mentioned, users receive notifications while on the mobile applications and can acknowledge them, and then, if need be, note that they are being addressed and they're not important at that particular time. The mobile application also tracks receipt of that particular notification. In summary, Oracle Health Sciences Mobile CRA shortens study cycle times by obtaining and delivering higher quality data more quickly. Reduce development costs by maximizing the utilization, efficiency, and productivity of monitoring resources. Reduce monitoring costs by simplifying the site visiting monitoring process from scheduling through execution and completion. Recruit and retain top CRAs by giving them improved visibility, flexibility, and control over site monitoring while improving their quality of life. Easily adopt mobile solutions for clinical research while ensuring security, scalability, and patient privacy. That's all with the review of the abbreviated Mobile CRA presentation. Thank you.